Making sure your project pieces stay put is important, and with the wide variety of adhesives that Close to My Heart has to choose from, you're covered for temporary and permanent bonds, plus we have what you need to create some great depth and dimension. Now, for a temporary bond, we recommend using the Bonding Memories Glue Dry in either the wider glue stick or the thin glue pen. Simply apply the glue to your paper and let it dry before attaching your project. Letting it air dry allows the glue to transform into a temporary adhesive, which is helpful when you need to place and remove a mask for spritzing re-inker or sponging ink and so many other uses. Then you can use it just like a sticky note. Now, you can use Bonding Memories Glue wet, attaching paper to paper before the adhesive dries, and you will create an easy, durable bond. Now, for other adhesives that create a permanent bond, we have a few choices for you because it's all about choices. We've got the Easy Scrapbook Adhesive, Duck Adhesive Runner, and Liquid Glass. The Easy 3L Adhesive Runner is refillable and applies in a dot pattern if that's your style. The dots are great for paper to paper and embellishment to paper projects. The dot adhesive is really helpful when you're applying it to an overlay because if it goes off the paper, you can easily rub it off with any excess and it has very low show. Now, the Duck Adhesive Runner comes in a 4-pack and it applies in a solid strip of tape. It's also known as a snail trail of adhesive. If you prefer the smooth style of this adhesive, do note that the Duck dispenser contains less length than the Easy 3L scrapbook adhesive, and it's also not refillable, so you will need another dispenser more quickly. Both the Easy 3L scrapbook adhesive and the Duck Adhesive Runner are a permanent bond. They work great on paper to paper and of course embellishment to paper projects. And remember, if you get adhesive anytime on your project unintentionally, you're going to want to turn to this friend, your Rub and Remove Eraser. Simply rub vigorously on any unwanted adhesive and brush it off with your finger, just like that. For a super strong adhesive, try our Liquid Glass. Now, most of us love it for an embellishment because it gives that great glossy glass shine, but it can also be used as a really strong adhesive. If you're working on a project that needs a little extra hold, like a ribbon pull that will be used often, or a base and bling charm that needs to be secure, use your Liquid Glass. Liquid Glass is also perfect for working with fabric, wood, lots of other non-traditional media that might be a little more challenging to adhere with an adhesive runner. Now, note that when applied, Liquid Glass goes on cloudy, but when dry, it is as clear as glass. Now, to add a bit of dimension, try one of these options, glue dots or our 3D foam tape. Glue dots come in 3 different sizes to work for any project need. They come in micro, mini, and original. All 3 bond instantly. They're super thin and also really strong. You can use them with ribbon, buttons, or other 3D embellishments. That's what I love them for, depending on the size of your accessory. Glue dots work especially well with small accessories or other hard to adhere areas. You can even fold them in half. Now, 3D foam tape comes in a couple of thicknesses and widths. The thin 3D foam tape is just 1 millimeter tall for when you want just a little bit of pop. You can choose from a 3/8 inch wide option and a 1/4 inch wide option. Our original foam tape is double that height. It's 2 millimeters tall, so you want some extra pop, and it comes in the same widths. Both offer depth to your project, and depending on if you want a little or a lot, it's your choice. Simply trim off the amount that you need, remove the protective film, and apply to your project. It is that easy cheesy. To get the right stick, just take your pick of one of the awesome adhesives offered by Close to My Heart. You can find these and other great products through your independent consultant.